Cold coffee.
It's still coffee.
Still coffee.
Still coffee.
Cold coffee is still coffee.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, there's an energy out here that I can't explain, and I don't know if I want to figure it out, you know?
Sort of this like coming back to self, because like sometimes I like worry that it's just like an illusion, you know? It's just like this like, oh, you only feel like this way because you're on vacation, you know? And but like really I tend to feel so much more like myself here than I do at home. And trying to understand how to like cultivate that, you know, in Cleveland or wherever home might be at the moment.
I think of a lot of the growth that I had in this place, which is super cool because when I showed up, you know, first drove into the campground a few days ago, you guys were all out climbing, and you know, Alec had left me a note, and the note said, "Dave, welcome home." You know, and it was like that hit home.
Let's just go to DC. Let's just
Yeah.
go to visit the house. Go down like a lot of
I felt like the group this time was such a strong group. And for me personally, I feel like as a young man, kind of coming into his formative years, like the men in the group are like, it's been really cool to get to spend more time with them and kind of learn from their experience, given that they're all from different periods in their life. And I don't know, it's cool to have those figures to look up to and learn from.
Maybe, huh?
It doesn't work well though.
This is a trial run, but I like to determine my position.
Leave a pack of food.
Honestly, we just have such a great crew. I mean, we always have a great crew, so that's an easy thing to say, but truly, like, this group of people is top notch. And there's so many different waves of climbers too. Like, there are people that have been climbing longer than I've been alive, and then we have people that have been climbing 5 years longer than me, or, you know, 10 years longer. There's such increment of experience that it's really cool to see everyone's ability and just the camaraderie too.
You know, the company, man, the camaraderie, the crew that we've assembled through Climb Cleveland it's been unreal. Like, that climbing in general, the best part about it is the friendships that I've made.
Yeah, you climbed that. You've been here. Like, your favorite.
Never forget my monster whipper. Being around everybody, I seeing all my friends again, and everybody watching guys like you and Alec and you know, and Dave and Kelly and everybody just getting better each day and progressing, and just watching you guys get good and just kind of basking in it. It's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And also, you know, being with my old friend Chick again.
When I was coming down, I was like,
Dave, stay here.
like I didn't know a lot. I feel like I didn't know Alec, I didn't know Steve really, and so getting to know those two guys was super fun. Seeing Steve, I think one of the highlights was Steve climbing Pente. I was just like, I was so inspired by his performance. It was like amazing. 45. I guess maybe he was holding on for an hour. I don't know. It's just incredible to see him like work through it and like never give up was amazing. That was cool. Yeah, to see Ron perform so at such a high level from, you know, training all summer, and seeing that pay off was amazing.
It was just like hard for me to believe that, because we stopped at some of the gyms in there when we were building Cleveland, and Chip wanted to see it. And it was like, it felt hard for me to imagine that anything was
Yeah, they're not known for like state-of-the-art gyms. Like a lot of them are just very old.
I know the
Setting's great.
transition. I get a little blue Camelot at the beginning of the crack, and then a gray.
Yeah, there's some stuff up
There's a-
high where it's like 0.3s.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2.3s. Let me get hit up high.
I've learned some new skills about climbing, like just better ways to like, if there's like a corner, to still try to get my, if it was a right facing corner, still try to get my right foot in the crack, and that helps a lot. No, it's been really nice hanging out with the people that are here.
Probably just my trust in myself when I'm on the wall. My first time getting on the wall, I was definitely in my head a lot. I trained a lot for it ahead of time, but it didn't really seem to make a difference with my head game. So I think that's something that I've noticed the most change in, is I trust myself a little bit more to push till fail, to try things that are above my ability.
Nice, Kelly.
I would say, like, don't be intimidated by the cracks, because they don't bite as hard as they look. I mean, it's definitely discomfort, but it's 100% worth it. I mean, to be out here, to be in this landscape with these people.
You know, it's everything. It's the head game. It's the physical game. It's, you know, it's just kind of, and then it's all none of that. You know, then it's just kind of like not thinking about shit, trusting your gear and just going for it. And it's like, there's so many analogies of like life that are all baked into climbing, and especially I find it very much so to be a part of this climbing, and for that I'm like eternally thankful for, you know, for Climb Cleveland, for the people that it's brought into my life, and then, you know, obviously to Chick. I don't know if I can talk about crack climbing without giving a shout out to the master.
Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but it's like.
Yeah, Steve, get it, bro. Yee.
I feel like somebody's like pulling. Journey begins.
nice. I'd like to do that for you.
Yeah, I'd go over and give you a belay on it, man. And then face my way out.
Keep climbing, be patient, take care of your body so you don't get the tennis elbows and stuff. And yeah, just take it slow. Like, it comes. It comes in phases. And just have fun. Don't like focus on the progress, not the outcome. It's yeah, climbing, so cool. It's a good why too, to take care of yourself.
Well, one thing is don't give up and keep trying the same climb over and over again, and you'll definitely get it
Great.
if you keep trying.
I think definitely if you see people that have a bit more experience, like there's so many resources at the gym. There's so many people that are willing to lend a hand and share their experience, kind of show you where they struggled at the beginning, and you can learn from their mistakes. But really, I think, as cliche as it might be, you gotta stick with it. For me, climbing was one of the first times I kind of made the connection between, you know, hard work and like achieving something. Like, if you put in the work, you will see success. And I think you gotta not be discouraged too easily, and you gotta see it through, because like learning curve might be steep at the beginning, but once you figure it out, all these things start to build on each other, and it's really cool to see how far you've come in the end. So stick with it.
Get in those cracks and get in the damn traverse hall, because those places, even I think you can. I will say more so than getting into the cracks, and not this will be like a little bit of advice to myself as well, because I've forgotten how beneficial that damn traverse hall is. And not only, you know, is it a great training area for you individually, but, you know, people tend to get curious when you're in there, you know, kind of the comers and goers in the gym. And if you're putting in a lot of time in the traverse hall, it sends a message to people that you're serious about what you're doing. You're trying to build your endurance, and you're not doing it in a glamorous way.
You know, look around. Every place we go is beautiful. And just take time to enjoy it, and, you know, enjoy your friends. That's what this is all about. And this guy too. the new Craig dog extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Dave.
Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves Dave now, right, Dave? He's really good.
That's pretty cool.
He's really funny because he goes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. We just need to keep talking to each other, having conversations. Seems like a good thing. And yeah, I mean, what a senseless way to spend our time, but you know, like, it is. I mean, it's totally silly, but
Glorified stamp collectors.
glorified is the good, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think it's like worth remembering how silly this all is and how unimportant it all is, and how essential it is for our, you know, our happiness. So
Sweet. Thanks, Matthias.
thanks, Dan.
You got it, brother. That was excellent, man. And your coffee got colder.
Oh yeah, still coffee.